Hello students, this is Sandeep sir here. Okay, in this video, I am going to explain Rutherford gold foil experiment. Okay, and model of atom, his model of atom. Okay, what was his gold foil experiment? What he did then, he took a foil of gold. Okay, and he passed millions of alpha rays to the atom of gold. Then what he noticed that most of the alpha particles pass through the gold foil, okay, without any deflection, and few alpha particles deflected by very small angles, and very few, one in 12 thousands, okay, suffered major deflection or bounced back. Is it clear? So what he concluded, children? Okay, we'll see. He concluded that most part of the atom is empty. Okay, and there is some small positive charge which is present at the center of the atom. That positive part, he told, it is nucleus. In this way, nucleus was discovered by Rutherford. Okay, and after this experiment, he gave the his model of atom that we'll see. Okay, one by one. So Rutherford gold foil experiment. What question they're asking, children? Why Rutherford choose the gold only? Okay, the reason behind it was because gold is most malleable element. Okay, gold is the most malleable. So he to get the very fine thin sheets of gold, he chose the gold only. So what he did in this experiment, you see, this is I'm just showing with one atom, children. Atom of gold. You pass alpha rays, children. Okay, alpha rays are a straight rays, right? So when he took a source of helium particle, okay, this is a source of helium, source of alpha particles. Alpha particles is nothing but like helium particles. Mass number is 4, atomic number is 2. So when he passed alpha rays, okay, millions of alpha rays he passed. You can see. So most of the rays pass through the foil without any deflection, without any few deflected by a small angles. Like this. Very few. Okay, suffered major deflection. Okay, these were the observations. Okay, of you can write the observations of experiment. Observations of Rutherford gold foil experiment. This is the first observation you can write. Most of the alpha rays, most of the alpha rays which were positive, yes or no, passed through the gold foil, passed through the gold foil without any deflection or deviation, without any deviation. Few particles, which particles? Alpha particles, okay, deflected by small angles. Okay, like this you can see this particle. This was going like this and deflected like this with a small angle. This is a small angle, okay, small angles, and very few particles. Very few particles. Okay, that is one in 12,000. Okay, bounced back, bounced back. Okay. So these were the observations you can write. Most of the alpha particle pass through the gold foil without any deviation or deflection. Very few particles deflected by small angles, and very few particles, like 1 in 12,000, bounced back or suffered major deflection. So based on his observation, this observation, but he concluded that atom, because most of the particle is actually deviating, right? Passing without any deflection, right? Now, so what he can assume that if it is positive charge, right? And if it is passing like this, and it is neither getting attracted nor repelled, it means this space is what? Empty. Okay, this space is what? Empty. So as most of the rays are passed through the file without any deflection, so he told that most part of the atom is empty. That is the first conclusion you can write. And see, as a very few particles, okay, very few particles are deflected by small small angles. Okay, like this. So if positive is going like this and it is getting deflected, it means there is some, it is repelled by some positive charge. Yes or not? Some positive charge is there. That only part is what? A nucleus, he told. This is the nucleus. This positive part is into what? A nucleus, which is present at the center. Nucleus. Now we can write the conclusions. Conclusions. What are the conclusions? Conclusions are most part of the atoms are empty. First part. Or we can say that atom is made up of two parts. One is a extra nuclear part, which is, okay, we can say conclusion, an atom is made up of two main parts. First part is what? A extra nuclear part. Extra nuclear part, which is generally empty. Which is empty. And second part is what? A nuclear part. Nuclear part. The part of the atom which is positive. Is it clear? So you can write the two conclusions. After, I can show you with one diagram also. Here is the, where this is the discovery of nucleus diagram is here. You can see, you can draw better like this. Alpha particles are passed, right? Alpha particles are passed. Most of the alpha rays are passed without any deflection. Few deflected by a small angles, you can see, and very few, okay, bounce back like this. This is the nucleus. This is the, in this way, the nucleus was discovered. Okay, after his model of atom to after this experiment, he gave the model of atom. His model of atom. Okay, Rutherford model of atom. Rutherford model of atom. Rutherford model. What he told that the atom contains a nucleus at the center. Okay, nucleus in the center, and electrons are revolving in circular path like this. Okay, electrons revolving. Okay, but he did not tell that about the why they, how the electrons are revolving. See children, if anything is revolving around something, so it will radiate energy, right? Or it will lose energy, and finally it should collapse with the nucleus. But that is not happening. So, so he could not explain demerits. We can write. He could not explain the stability of atom. He could not explain the stability of atom. The stability of atom. Okay, thank you, children. So, if you like this topic, please share with your friends and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.